Hi, this is Valen. I'm coming to you from Furnace, which is an area of hot springs and volcanic activity here on San Miguel in the Azores. And I'm in the hollow of a tree. So I thought this might be a good spot to do a video. I'm alongside the lake. It's a gray day here, but it's not raining, so that's nice. Today I want to talk to you about how to come together and realize that no one is right and everyone is right. And the thoughts I was having today was, as I was here, everyone has a different viewpoint with what they see and what they do, just like the trip I was just on. Most people were very unhappy with the situation, but there were some people that actually loved it. They didn't get sick on boats and they really enjoyed the experience. And it doesn't mean that anyone was right or wrong. It's their opinion. And that is the thing I think that is concerning me the most right now in our world, is that people are so divided. And for some reason, we as humans feel a need to make sure that our viewpoint gets known as the right viewpoint, when everyone has their own viewpoint and it's right for them. I think that we came upon this planet to have our own experience, not someone else's. And the truest thing you can do is be true to you, because you're here to learn something. And your viewpoints might change. I know I have changed viewpoints on many things throughout my life. Thought one thing and then was open-minded enough to let experiences show me that there was a better way. And I appreciate that growth, and that's part of learning. So, but it doesn't mean my old viewpoint was wrong. It was right for me at the time. And I read something today I was going to share by Padma Gordon about a couple that, well, they weren't a couple yet. They had met at Ecstatic Dance, and the guy invited the girl to dinner, and over dinner said to her that he was really interested in having a sensual experience with her, and that he didn't need emotional connection to do that or to get to know her. And her response was so lovely. She said, "I hear that you say you don't need an emotional connection to become physically intimate, but the way I see things for me is that I do." And that's kind of summing it up briefly. But what if we all started communicating that way and validating someone else's experience? I see what you're saying. I hear what you're saying. But then we also say, the way I see things is this. It doesn't make anyone wrong that way. It means you see things differently. And you know what? That's okay. That's why we're all here. We're here to learn from each other. We're here to grow. And I think if we would all just start allowing people the freedom to be who they are without trying to change them, everyone would feel a lot more safe and a lot more heard. But right now, we point fingers, we say, hey, you're wrong, and then the person isn't going to listen, they're going to turn away. So the thing that we can all do, I think, as humanity, is start listening to people and getting curious why someone feels that way. We don't have to argue with them. We can share our viewpoint. Some people aren't going to be willing to hear it, and that's okay too. And, I really see this happening a lot in relationships where, somebody loads the dishwasher one way, the other person loads the dishwasher the other way. It's no wrong way. If you're doing the dishwasher, you get to load it however you want. And that's the thing, is we have to start letting that person be them. And I think a lot of relationships, you start out in this romantic phase. Everything is great. You see everything that you have in common. And then there comes a differentiation point where you realize you're really different. And you have to either accept the person for their differences, or sometimes you see it's not an aligned path and you let the person go. But it doesn't mean that anyone's wrong. It just means you see life differently and want different things from relationships. So I think that's where we all have to just realize, though, that we can actually come together and love and say, hey, you're an extrovert, I'm an introvert. Doesn't seem like this is going to be an easy fit, but I appreciate who you are. And best of luck on your journey. That's what life is about. I think that we could all learn from each other and have a lot of joyful experiences if we didn't try to make everyone just like us. So today I invite you to be willing to listen. Be willing to listen to a differing viewpoint. Be willing to have your own viewpoint and not have the same viewpoint as everyone else just because you want to be accepted by them. Some people, it will trigger that you have a different viewpoint on things. That's okay. You don't have to be everyone's cup of tea. Everyone won't learn communication skills that you have. And sometimes you have to realize you can't be around those people, but you can try to accept them. You can try to get curious, and you can accept them. And that's what life is about. Have a great day.